Hello everyone, Storm Explosion here. This is tips for elimination and survival. I made a video on the 6v6 and a lot of those tips still apply here. If you want to check out that video as well, I'll link it in the description. Number one is play your life. You only get one life in elimination, and you probably only get like 2 or 3 max in survival, and your teammates are going to be mad if you're taking them all. I'm mad. Tip number 2 is stay with your team, but also try to find unexpected angles on your opponents. So you can flank, but make sure it's a smart flank where you're catching somebody with their pants down and you're shoving that gun down their throat. You know what I mean? Number 3 is play the zone if needed. So if it comes down to the end of the game, be ready to play the zone and know where it's at in the first place. This will happen at the end of the timer in elimination if there's anyone still alive, and it'll happen if the lives are tied at the end of survival. So know where the zone is and play it. Number 4 is pretty huge. If you're in danger, rotate. It's better to rotate before the danger if possible, because in survival, if your 2 of your teammates die and they're all rushing you, they can usually cut you off pretty well. So you need to get out of that situation as soon as you can. Alright, number 5 is supers. Make sure to use your supers as early as you can, and try to use them in an effective way. You don't want to try to use your super when it's 1v3 and they have like 3 lives left. Like it's like you might be able to pull it off, but the likelihood of that happening is pretty low. It's better to use it when all of your team's up and you want to create some momentum for your team. So number 6 is use loadouts that benefit you for 3v3 and for the map. Don't be like me and use last word shotty for every map. You may even need to change mid-game, or if you're playing trials after one game, if it doesn't work, try something different. I like to have at least some sort of balance with long range and short range depending on the map. But yeah, have fun with it. Alright, number 7 is a survival tip specifically. If you notice you're taking too many lives, try to just play a tad safer, play it closer to your team. Don't take away so many spawns away from your team. I usually just try to kind of back off and re-gauge what I'm doing, and try to team shot with my team for a little bit, at least until I get some momentum back. Alright, so the 8th one is an elimination one specifically. It's get the revives, but only do it when you're safe, because if you get shot while they're reviving, it will restart the counting and you will die. I think the best way to know whether you're safe a lot of times is communicating with your team, because they can let you know if a sniper's watching the res, or a lot of times you can just tell if they're kind of baiting you, waiting for you to go for it. Please res me now. Anyway, number 9 is play heavy. Survival, it spawns every round in a location, and elimination, it spawns just on the 3rd round no matter what. Getting that heavy is pretty huge for winning the round. I would say probably even more so in survival, because if you get it every time, your likelihood of winning is pretty high.
Oh man, that feels good.
Alright, the last one, number 10, is probably one of the most important ones. Communicate with your team, and or just paying attention to what's happening to you. With communication, it's only going to happen if you're actually talking to them, over Xbox chat, Discord, whatever. But even if you're playing alone, like if you're doing the solo queue thing, you can pay attention to where people are going, and pay attention if somebody dies. That's vital information for you going forward. But yeah, that's all it for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let me know if there's any other tips or tricks you'd like to see. And hope everybody's having a great 2022 so far.